Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. So, of course, I have to want to do a little video because I do have to have my little dose of reality TV. Atlanta House, Real Housewives of Atlanta came on last night. New season. Portia's back with a new cast, and we'll see what happens. But here's what I found very interesting. So on the screen here, you can see is a beautiful, talented actress, singer, mom, Drew Sidora, and Ralph Pittman, the husband. On the show, they did highlight some problems in the marriage. I mean, the drama was there. I think he should have maybe just fall back, But the drama was there. They had the dinner where he was like, took it to a nice dinner, and I guess she addressed an issue, and he was just like, it seems he didn't want to talk about any issues. He just wanted to have a dinner and let's just try to have a good time. Okay. Then he said something about maybe she only deserved like a Lunchable instead of a nice candlelit dinner. Then he brought the so-called cousin on, and it was like Ralph and the cousin, versus Drew. And it was like, wow, I'm like, this is really messy. And especially for a man, it's just not a good look. It's just not. It's just, dude, just fall back, do your own thing. Then don't forget they had the book. I thought it was strange that he was writing the book and she hadn't read it. And I'm like, how the heck you haven't read the book? You haven't, what's going on? For me, the book that he was writing, I'm guessing he was expecting major sales. And if those sales were to occur, let's be realistic. She is the superstar. He's married to the superstar. When they had the issue about him maybe wanting to considering adopting her child from a previous relationship, and that fell through, in my mind, I thought, okay, these problems being aired on national television, maybe it's a way to promote the book. Then he changed his mind about adopting the son. I know then I said, my guess was, I felt that what he was trying to do was basically hoping to get a lot of book sales and then go ahead and file for divorce and book up. That way, you change your mind maybe by not adopting that child, because if you do, then you'll be on the hook for child support. So that's the first thing that hooked my mind. Like, yeah, he's probably going to get some book sales, and then he's going to probably book up, and that child is not his biologically, and so that's one that he will not be obligated to pay child support for. So they're going through a divorce still, been over a year. Here's my question: why can't Ralph move out the house? Dude, just like you know how to go to Tampa for a weekend or so. Was it a weekend, but you went to Tampa? Why can't Ralph move out the house? Maybe bruh's money is funny. But I found this very strange. And I said, I'm gonna play this clip. I said, this is gonna be like so typical. Love the ladies, but even when I just don't see an upside for her. Cynthia Bailey, she married Peter. What was the upside? I didn't see her leaving any money from Peter. Matter of fact, he owed her money. Based on reports about him owing her money from bar one. Peter. Kenya's divorce is still, going on. I said, well, this is the Bailey, she married, was it Mark Hill or Mike Hill? She didn't leave with any money from him. But this is so typical. It's not a surprise. And I'm thinking the same thing might be with Drew. I'm thinking his money might be funny, and I'm hoping that she doesn't have to end up paying him, because she seems to be, from what I can see, the breadwinner. If he had his own money, Ralph, move out the house. This is crazy. He's in the basement. Go back to Tampa, bro. So listen to this right here. They're back in the new season, and Drew Sidora and Kenya are having a conversation. Listen up, folks. This was actually Ralph's office. Where is he? So basically, we had a court order when we went to court, and he got moved to the basement. Where's Daddy? I don't know. Did you go see him? He's downstairs. Let me go. Turn on the lights. See if Daddy's down there, okay? Okay. Daddy. Baby girl. How you doing, my love? Come on, give me a goodbye. Not vanished to the basement. So they're in the same house still as they were doing a reunion, and he is in the basement. Why are you in the basement?
You allowed to go down there? No, not without permission. He has a whole different entrance. And every first, third, and fifth weekend, I have to leave. Ralph being banished in the basement, I was expecting him to take that opportunity to move out and do the things that really excite him, which is being out in the streets. Divorce is crazy. But you don't talk. I mean, we talk about the kids. We have to communicate through an app. And the judge can use it as evidence and they oversee it. He likes to go in the app and fight. He likes to go in there and be petty in the app. And I would love to type a couple of middle finger emojis, but the judge can see everything. So I'll let the judge decide. So what is Drew doing? I literally did 5 movies last year. And then I'm doing my music, of course. Yes. Tell me what the music. Yeah. I was just asked to open up.
I want to know, what is Ralph doing?
Tank in Chicago. I love Chicago. Girl, you know I lived in Detroit. Huh?
So let's try this again. By court order, he has to move to the basement. Move to the basement. Why can he move out? That tells me right there it must be finances. I'm not trying to. Well, he wants to be there for his kids. Really? Really? When he went to Tampa and she really didn't know where he went, he didn't take the kids with him. Go back to Tampa, bro. Why can't Ralph move out? Just as I always suspected, even successful Black women a lot of times have to carry their man. Now, on this new season, you got some sisters here, got their own thing. Shamia, she's married to a man that's very wealthy, so that right there, that's different. But let's not pretend that's the norm. We want to try to pick out a few, professional men. That's not the norm. Some guy named Oakley, because I'm not sports oriented, so I don't know, and I'm not from the A. That man is in sports. He's done well, has a Black wife. But in a lot of cases here, and good for those ladies, a lot of cases here, it seems to me to be the norm. Why can't Ralph move out? I can only think of one thing. It must be finances. They can't agree. Do you not know? And I said, this is the part when she said that they can't agree on anything. So what is going to happen, when they can't agree on anything? All you're doing is taking money from you and your children. Why you all can't agree? Then what's going to happen? You're just running up lawyer bills all over the darn place. That's who gets paid. There was a couple, Brad and Becky. What did that guy say? All they had a couple $1,000. Just split the money down the middle and go your way. Oh no, don't want to do that. My thing is, sometimes it's best to move on. So guess what happened? They only had a couple $1,000, and all they did was, guess what? Bicker over the money. They ran the lawyer fees up, and guess what? Neither one of them got jack because the lawyer fees ate up the door money. The couple $1,000. Stupid, very, very not wise. It's just silly. So I want to know, why can't Ralph move out? I'm detecting it might be financial issue. He is now, as she said, one word was banished, but basically the judges ordered him to the basement. Why can't you just move out? And she was hoping he moved out, which he has not. Why can Ralph, he can't move out? I think it's money. It's the finances. And that also tells me if he can't afford to move out, I would not be surprised. Drew has done 5 movies. Her singing career, she's going to open up, she said, for Tank. She's been asked to do that. She has this show. I'm sure royalties, I'm hoping. Where's Ralph's money bag? Where's your income? None. That's my guess. That's why it's in the basement. So I thought, man, I just hope and pray that he's not trying to sit up here. Let me guess. They may have to sell the home. And he may possibly leave with a divorce settlement from Drew. What's up after that? Again, why can't Ralph move out? It's not very challenging. It's not a hard thing to do to get an apartment. They run your credit. You got money in the bank. It's not hard. Unless you can't afford it. So he ought to be embarrassed. He's in the basement with a separate entrance. And she can't go down in the basement. Listen, I wish her well, because listen, I've seen this twice in one of those investigative shows. Two couples did that, and it just didn't go well. you know? So maybe it's best that she doesn't go down there. But I'm thinking, wait a minute, bro, in the basement? When you gonna move out? Like this, look, this little turtle toy that you saw probably move faster than Ralph. The little turtle moved faster than Ralph, is what I believe. So yeah, why can't he move out? Resources. So let me guess. I'm starting to wonder the only resource he's gonna probably get that's substantial will probably be from Drew. She's done 5 movies, been asked to open up for Tank. She has this sitcom. Where's Ralph's money? Looks like it might be hella funny. But as usual, they have no problems leaning on the women. No problems. No problems. If he doesn't have his own, I don't care, ladies, whether you got $2 in your pocket down in your last $1.75, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000. If he doesn't have his own, don't bring him home. Don't even entertain it. So Ralph is about that basement life, obviously. Why is that? Is it to be near his kids? I'm not buying. I think it's all financial. And I'm thinking what it is, he's expecting a payout from Drew. That's my guess. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Dude, be a man. Get your own place. And I was like, is he gonna come out the basement and pop up? Is he gonna come out the basement? No, he just, you can hear his voice saying to his daughter, come here, my love, or what have you. He should be embarrassed as a man. Get your own place, get your own space. Just like you know how to pack up whatever you took with you and went to Tampa, go ahead and get your own spot. TikTok. But nah, I'm sensing financial. I'm sensing financial. It seems to me she's the breadwinner. And this might be just like Cynthia Bailey, divorce one of them, not to diss her. But what do you leave? What's the upside of divorcing an average one? Divorce one of them, what does a black woman get? I don't want to hear about no memories. There's no upside. And that's on, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Even successful black women. But hey, you're lucky you leave with your life because you know how, if a person is a dustbuster, they can become very volatile. But hey, you guys tell me, why is Ralph in the basement? Why can't Ralph, boy, sir, just move the hell out? And I'm out. It's crazy. I'd have been embarrassed.